Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Pillars of Eternity. So we have a church here, and last time we took a quest to capture a thief for the dual males. Of course I'll do that. It's a church, right? Temple of Barath. Oh, a new place discovered, imagine that. I wonder if there are gonna be any quests from this temple. Of course it's a new city, so we'll be filled with new quests. Talk to Burr, no one trusts me with anything more than lighting candles. Oh, with that face, how could you blame him? Nothing special. Okay, I have an electric gun, you wanna talk about that? The old man turns you enter, his face is covered in bruises, and his swallowed lip is swallowed. Out with you, I already told you what. He stops, pierces you, squirring through black eyes. I'm sorry. I thought you were one of those ruffians. There's times we live in. How may I help you? What's on it here? No. They're not that for. Folk here tend to keep to themselves, as they do in most towns in this deep in the Darkwood. They are suspicious of travelers, who all brigands and refugees through the area. Who can blame them? Is there something else I can help you with? What can you tell me about Barath? Yeah, what can you tell me about this dork? Barath is the most universal of all the gods. He's sort of like Buddha, except that Buddha was not a god, and he never claimed to be. He was a prince. It oversees portals and the cycles of all kinds, even life and death itself. Under Barath, the enduring of merely the passage of another beginning. Barath has many representations across time and across culture. Around Darkwood, you commonly see it depicted as a pale knight or the Usher. The Glathendans, however, know it as Belman I Acnel, the Acnel I Belman. Okay. Never heard of a Belman, Acnel I Belman. Tell me about Pale Knight. She is one of the youngest manifestations of Barath, but a familiar one nonetheless. Stories describe her as a grand knight in black armor. Oh, Bastian, that's just like you. With black eyes, black hair, and milk pale skin. Now it looks like me. The demands of an impossible toll from travelers who have tried to look on her lord's road. Some challenge her, only to slay themselves in the process. And Usher? Keith, the written stories, songs, and poems about Usher for centuries. Sometimes his folk, sometimes dwarf, sometimes merely a walking skeleton. He never speaks, but he guides the way to death and the next life. He also creates the circumstances for the way away to stumble into their own graves. Yeah, he's technically the spirit of Christmas future, sorry. And how about Belman? Belman and Belman I. Life in death and death in life. Oh, okay. Respectively, I actually do respect that. You see them as two skeletal figures, one male, one female. And we can definitely recognize them. Okay, I know there are differences between the skeletons in male and female form. Explorers have found them carving opposite another doorway, but I know of no particular legend that speaks of them. Thanks for the info, mate. Can you tell me about where to find the ruins? What ruins? Of course, was one more wisely worshipped in the area, but it is silent god. These days, people find themselves in need of clearer answers. Can you tell me where to find the ruins? Did we spoke about ruins? Okay, I guess we did. The Glathengan tribe that guards the ruins will kill anyone who trespasses there, and they will retaliate against us too if history is any indication. We've had too many future seekers stir up trouble of late. If I'm to tell you, I'll need to know the reasons for wanting to go. Trust me, you're better off not knowing. Oh, a dangerous plot is unfolding. I got to stop it. Though I won't, I just have to. If that's the case, then we may already have trouble headed our way. I'll have to know to take your word. Oh, well then I could have told him absolutely everything. This guy's a gullible fool. He pulls a faded map and points to the spot of the woods. You'll find colored Raylag here. Whatever trouble you find there, please end it quietly, and try to stay out of the ruins. And what happened to you, mate? Never saw their faces. Strange, hooded men asking about the ruins. Most of the Bangans who come through here asking about the ruins are looking for a few ancient Trickens. But those people knew the name, and they were in a hurry. They were here, all right. They wanted to know where Kleiban Ralak was. I tried to keep it from them, but I couldn't hold out forever. No one blames you. I just have to kill you now. I don't know what they were up to, but I can't be good. Does sound like a London key, doesn't it? Bye. Don't speak of our enemies to this priest. He might be a spy for the guys. Gee, I wonder how many people I spoke who are actually agents of Madame Web. Okay. Air. A Pichihu. Downwood Mill. Okay, we're gonna enter those mills, and actually we do have some goat named people we need to read their stories because, you know, respected people. Wait, did we read those? I think we did. Raskolnikov. I think we read those, so these three are done. Cowarded dwarf, cowarded woman, boar companion. Huh. Boars are extremely dangerous creatures, trust me on that. How's Horald Guard? Hello. Lord Charles, I only require a moment. Speak then. You've recently come to Darwood, I take it. What the... How did you guess? Because we just came across this bridge and came in. I don't suppose you know a young elven noblewoman on the road. I'm stuck in the wretched place with the rest of my unit until we find her. And who is she? Lady Alice. She's the daughter of Lord Nestor Harrowed, and she's gone missing. Perhaps you could go speak with Lord Harrowed in the inn. He'll be grateful for the assistance, and it could be villagers will open up you more than they have to us. Just gain a quest. Yeah, I knew this was gonna be a secret. I just saw this and said, hey, this looks like a nice price for a secret. A hook and ripple sponge. Okay. Please don't mind me, Gerald. You're RT for now. Thank you. No one questions this, right? Anyway, let's go inside the mill. Isn't this the place where we're supposed to look for this guy? Oh well, let's walk in. I just love it in games like this, where you just have to speak with the first person you see and you find the information. Because that's how it works, of course. Wow, someone was saying their damage there. Oh no, don't mind me, I'm just stealing stuff. Villager. No names once, though. Perhaps you have nothing for me. There is no Hollowborn there. In Defiance Bay, you sure? Ah, look at that. We have an outside of this world. Damn Gawain. For monsters like that, and damn the rest of the gods too. Are you talking about the piglets? Hello, little piglet. I'm gonna eat ya. Oh, look at this one. Okay, let's speak with this dude. Goblins, towering beasts, blazing blood FG, thrice damned salty wench, and her soggy. You should really mind your language. Well, that's probably not the best way to pray to the gods. A fat lot of good they've done me so far. Just look at my mess. My pets ruined and all but a few messy runs gone. Calm down. Tell me, what happened? Wife's always telling me to mind my temper. Just breathe deep and count to 10. It's usually not good to keep that inside yourself. You can get something real nasty in your stomach. An ogre moved into the area not long ago. Folk had been seeing glimpses and tracks out of the woods, but it seems to be just staying away from town, or so we all thought until it made off with my pigs. Everyone's afraid it's going to develop a taste for Kent, if it hasn't already. Did you see the ogre take your pigs? What else would have destroyed my pen? Made off with my herd? Yeah, it clearly must be an ogre. And at the same time, the rest of the village is seeing a 10-foot monster in the forest. I knew a few towns like you during the Saints' War. Now it's too late to get my pegs back, but I'd set my mind at ease to see the thing's head shorn from its neck. In fact, you bring the ugly pates to me, and I'll trade you for something that less use a farmer like me and to a roady-looking sort like you. You could have set an adventurer like you. Dirty peasant. I've been sent to find Orland named Nifri. Know where she is? Never even heard of her. Oh, she's in the India. There was absolutely no reason for you to ask that question. Dum, 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 dum. Look, villagers. Come on, show me there's no secret here. Okay. Ah. Oh, so they're stealing now, taking stuff from here. Okay, let's wait for it and let's see what it is inside, actually. Ooh! Fruit! I want fruit. Don't mind me, I'm just eating some fruit I found on the ground. In a barrel. Outside. If there's no one guarding it, then it's not a crime. Also, it's not a crime if they don't catch you, so it's not a crime. The woman looks briefly through you as if she doesn't know you're there. Grieving mother. Gee, I wonder what happened to this woman. Let's speak with her. Middle-aged peasant woman is dressed in brown leather cloth, dropped down to her knees. Her hands are working a separate, straightly colorless vegetables in a pile before her. So you're gonna join us, aren't you? Stripping the hands of a long, fibrous stem with bar knife. The scribes stamp one by one, placing the heads of vegetables into a small crandall-like basket in front of her. She doesn't greet you as you approach. You're not sure she knows you're there. I was hoping to ask some questions. The woman doesn't respond. She keeps trimming the heads from the vegetables with steady breath. She may be deaf. There is no indication she heard you. Oh, she's deaf and blind. Farewell. I like how they actually disguised her name, like we don't know that she's gonna become a companion because of the picture. Or if she does, I don't mind. It's gonna be a surprise actually if he doesn't turn out to be a companion at all. Ah, we have a guy called Hero here. Well, at least he's named Hero, and that means he's important. Yeah, going in and out of scouting mode to see if there are any secrets to be found here. None to be seen. Some more guards. Okay. Silivar. Hello, Silivar. I wonder if you're an evil guy. You're looking at a map. You see a black-clad figure bent low, moving slowly through the field. The figure holds a glowing blade in his hand, keeping it hidden behind his back. He approaches another man, who is crouching over action hidden by a large bush he has crawled halfway under. The figure stops moving as the man comes out from under the bush. You see that it is the man holding a handful of berries he has retrieved from smaller bush that lie hidden in the overgrown that surrounds it. He crawls back under the large bush, his arms moving again as he picks the berries. The figure begins moving again, slacking towards the man. He does not stop picking, but you see his head tilt very slightly to the side. He continues to work at the bush until the figure is almost on him. He backs out, hands full, and places berries to the basket. Then he crouches before the basket, sorting the berries. Removing leaf of a berry doesn't look perfect. The figure comes up behind the man and raises the blade to strike. The man suddenly rocks back at his feet, spinning around to face the figure behind him. He grabs the figure's wrist and falls onto his back, planting a leg in the center of the figure's chest. The figure flies over the man, lands on the back of the drift. The man is startling. The figure is instant, his hand snapping out, hitting several points around the head and neck. The figure immediately falls unconscious. The man stands and retrieves the basket, collecting the berries and placing them back where they belong. Then he returns to picking. Get it? Because it makes no sense. Okay, yeah, as you can tell, this is gonna be a very boring episode. Just reading the history of those people, nothing else. Hello, hero. Tell me about yourself, mate. You see a man stumbling on familiar vermin, stripping him. He pushes himself to his feet, unsteady, and continues along the empty road. His lips are chapped and dry, his skin glazed with dust, but something about his jaw tells you he has far yet to walk. At night, stains sky. He stops whispering a fire into existence. With the help of some wood, he attempts to sleep, staring into the stars. He continues in his fashion for several days, only occasionally drinking water from a goatskin as he moves. It makes him dazed to reach tempo, and when he does, his knees falter and give way. Crushing him to the ground, the monks take him, and he shares his stridings, meaningless to anyone but them. And when he recovered, the begins anew. His stride therefore with food and rest, mind clear with medication and purpose, and long way yet to walk. Hello, McLean. You surprised me again, McLean. Okay, you see this man in the middle of forest black against a tree. His head is turned and he hears something. He turns his head other direction and slowly slides down the tree, ending in a crouch. He curiously moves forward, keeping it to the shadows. His steps are silent as he generously places his feet between twigs and leaves. Grunting noise echoes through the quiet morning, and shuffles footsteps rustle as they approach him. He cans his head around and trunks the tree and spies his target. He edges his way around the tree, keeping it between him and his quarry. The shuffling comes closer, the grunting now accompanied by wet snuffle. Bracing himself against the tree, he holds his position, waiting. Then, with almost supernatural grace, he pushes himself from the tree, swinging around on the right, practically running along the trunk. Floating as he moves, he lands in front of the boar, rooting its way around, cleaning his knife, flickering lightning quick across its neck. Before the staring animal can even react, the leap onto the back, squeezing its knees into its side and gripping the air of the back of its neck. The beast starts to buck and tries to run from its attacker, but the man merely holds on and waits for the inevitable, enjoying the thrill of a hard-earned feast, thinking about what herbs would bring out the boar's natural flavors best. In seconds, the struggle is over and the thrill is gone, replaced by same dull craving that brought him there in the first place. It has left him faster even than the last time, and already he thinks about how he might top it. Oh, so he kills animals for fun. Well, many people hate them. I don't. The smell around here reminds me of the Citobon's Drummond. Not real popular with women, Drummond. Okay. Ah. Hello, you sell stuff, don't you? Potions for sale, potions for dough. Oh. A young woman leans against the wagon. One arm on side her face and covered bandages with raw rippling flesh shows underneath. A minty tangy scent wafts from her dressing. Just ventured into the town, I bowed dry on some of my stocks, but you're welcome to have a look. Why is it so limited? This damn road can reach none of my suppliers, so I stick with whatever I can scrounge up the woods, gather river reeds and the like. That's well and good, but most potions require something stronger too. Raw skin, vassal bones, what have you. And then there's really rare ingredients, things you'd never be able to afford, let alone find on your own. So what did you find? I've been keeping an eye out on Drake's Nest, Cast Town, at the airport crossing. The beast stayed just long enough to lay clutch on the move on. Thanks to Sly Mother, it wasn't full-grown dragon. Fresh eggs are much more useful than the ones that get passed between merchants or left in nests for weeks or more. That couldn't look on to be at the peak. Though I'd see about getting an egg, but I didn't realize so many of them had already hatched. Or at young world, or so territorial. Well, every animal is territorial when it comes to our eggs, except for turtles, but who cares about them, right? I can get those eggs for you. I should hope you're not leading me on. Don't think I could stand getting burned again. I'm sorry. If I said that I'd go get them, and even if I lie, what choice do I have but to believe me? Really meant to go after it. Certainly pay you. Just remember, big are they say. Dragon eggs are fragile. There's a lot more I can do with the whole one. What else I can do for you? I've got some handy ointments if you have braving the roads anytime soon. Show me what you have then. Potion of Major Endurance, that's nice. Nah, just as I thought. Nothing interesting, really. I can get a Dragon Steward to some ends. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna take a break here, and next time we may find this thief in the inn. I'm pretty sure she's there. Where's the inn, by the way? Is that it? That's the house. No marker for the grieving mother. Armory. Yeah. So, see you all next time. Goodbye.